In a little over 3 months, Trump has used threats of weaponizing government. How much damage has been done, and how worse could it potentially get?
It's extortion, and it is basically just pitiful capitulation. And I would say to these law firms that have capitulated or the ones that are actively considering capitulating, and I know there's at least one, first of all, you're ruining your own reputation.
Mm-hmm.
Secondly, you're betraying your profession, your professional oath. Thirdly, you are betraying your country because you're doing harm to your country, because you're creating the impression that this administration cannot be fought for all of the illegalities that we've been talking about.
Right.
This is an administration that is punishing people because the president is a convicted felon and is angry that he was almost brought to justice, and he wants to inflict harm on the government, and also his people he wants to inflict harm on our legal system, and he also wants to deter people from fighting back to all the illegal things he's doing. And when you capitulate to him, you are encouraging them to send more people to El Salvador, including potentially American citizens, because they want to create a system where everybody's too afraid to provide legal services to fight against the illegality. And one more thing here is, they're doing this because of money.
Yeah.
Money, and here's what's going on with this. The firms that are capitulating, and I know this because I spent 30 years practicing at a law firm that did mergers and acquisitions work, okay? And it's a very lucrative form of work, and you get paid only if the deals go through. Mm-hmm. And you get paid a significant amount, a percentage of the deal. It's lucrative business, and it's fine business in ordinary times. And they're afraid that the government won't approve the deals of their clients. Well, sorry, guys, you're destroying your reputation in an environment where there aren't going to be any deals because the president is destroying the economy and the U.S. dollar. So you are doubly foolish, triply foolish.
No deals out there for you, folks.
Okay, all right. Okay, never mind. He was on Air Force One whining, as he does, with Sean Hannity. He complained about his plane looking much smaller and much less impressive when parked next to the ones for various Arab leaders. Wow, small D energy much? Yeah. Okay. And Sean, how about this for a softball? This is journalism as done by Sean Hannity. Mm-hmm. He said, isn't it part of your argument how the United States has paid untold billions and trillions of dollars securing every aspect of the world? Talk about a T-ball. Yeah, that's it. He said, we've secured the world, so why shouldn't I take a... That doesn't mean you get to take a bribe.
No. And the Statue of Liberty was approved by Congress, right?
It was.
And it was, right, a gift to America.
Right.
This is...
Well, and also it had to be approved by Congress, and Congress approved it.
Right.
Because it wasn't really...
I think they should paint John McCain on the plane. Remember when he wanted the battleship moved and hidden? I want you to hide the McCain boat. Just hide it.
Somebody had a better idea. He can have it, but it has to only fly in and out of Newark. Wow. Hey, everybody. To those who celebrate, the war on Christmas has started. Bloomberg. All these right-wing publications. Yeah. Trump has already ruined Christmas. Oh, thank you, Mr. Potter.
Guess what? We're saying Merry Christmas again.
Happy New Year to you in jail.
Because the process of, Bloomberg writes, because the process of bringing goods to the U.S. starts months in advance of their appearance on store shelves, a whole host of disruptions have already been baked into the rest of 2025. In particular, they write, it could be slim pickings for many seasonal goods commonly imported from China, prom and wedding dresses. Oh, he's ruined everything. Fireworks for the 4th of July, new TVs for football season, laptops for kids going off to college, toys and gadgets and beauty product gift sets for Christmas, just as Americans head to the stores looking for them. I mean, what a disaster. Can I just, one more, Wall Street Journal, just because these are conservative publications. They said Trump's climbed down from his mega tariffs on China. They busted the White House's spin on it as a win by describing it in the op-ed as more surrender than Trump victory. They write, rarely has an economic policy been repudiated as soundly and as quickly as Trump's Liberation Day tariffs, and by Mr. Trump's own hand, a tragedy, quote unquote, of Trump's shoot America in the foot first approach, they write, is that he's hurt his chances of rallying a united front of countries against Beijing's mercantilism. By targeting allies with tariffs, Mr. Trump has has eroded trust in America's economic and political reliability. But the possible silver lining, according to the Journal, is that markets have forced Trump to back down from his fever dream that high tariff walls will usher in a new golden age. He said that they say the age didn't last 2 months and it was more leaden than golden. I mean, and what we still have is the unpredictability and the chaos, Carlos, that's hurting businesses.
Yeah, and again, here's the deal. Since egg prices are down, instead of getting $30, kids can get a dozen eggs for Christmas.
I love that you put quotes on eggs like Trump does, which we still don't know why. Eggs. I would like some eggs. Yeah, okay. Chinese leader Xi Jinping said bullying and hegemonism will only backfire in a veiled reference to the U.S. just a day after this temporary truce was agreed in the trade war. He said there are no winners in tariff wars or trade wars. Bullying or hegemonism only leads to self-isolation. That's all Trump has achieved, Carlos, is isolating us on the world stage. They're making trade deals around us. I mean, I'm not sure, if we're going to recover. They're saying we haven't seen the effects of this yet.
We haven't seen the long-term effects of it, as well as what's going to go on with Ukraine and Russia. With the rest of the world, our so-called allies will scoop up what we've left behind and probably take care of that situation, hopefully.
Yeah.
But isolation has never been, and nationalism has never been a great. We live in a world economy, it or not. We cannot isolate ourselves and exist.
I think it's why, however we feel, we got to get it together as Democrats, because this is a golden opportunity. This is feeling French Revolution-y with the smash and grab and taking making $3 billion, the Trump family personally in the first 100 days, taking a $400 million jet while telling you got to cut back and 3 pencils and $5 or whatever it is. Yeah. Right.
This was Bannon's plan, though. This was Bannon's plan, is just shovel everything on people so they can't react. Because while we're concerned about the airliner, I believe they're building a golf course in Qatar or Qatar right on the water for Trump as well.
Thank you. And here's what I mean. Did you see a lot of coverage about Republicans were up until the middle of the night trying to figure out how to cut your Medicaid? I mean, Pete Buttigieg is out here talking about stuff.
Two things. One, that these cuts are wrong. And two, that these cuts are unpopular. Unfortunately, they might actually care more about the fact that they're unpopular than the fact that they're wrong. Since they're both, this is an opportunity to get their attention. We're all here for this town hall. I can't help but notice that I'm not even elected official or running for anything. I'm here. I can't help but notice a lot of people who are elected officials aren't. There's a reason for that, right? They don't want to have to explain this stuff.
I love him so much.
Here's our pop quiz.
We got 4 more.
Es America muy... I don't know how to say it in Spanish. Are we more homophobic or sexist? Bella, your guess?
I'm going to say sexist.
All right. Carlos, is America more...
I'm going to say homophobic because we did not have a gay vice president.
Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. I meant this. Go ahead. Your guess.
Sexist at this point.